Hey Padawans, how are you guys doing today? Different type of video tonight. I took a lot of film directing courses, acting, editing classes in college. And this is one of the books that we had. This book is the second edition by Nicholas Proferis. And this is the book that we used in class for directing. See your film before shooting. It's about storyboarding, drafts, scripts. It's an amazing book. Look what it says here from the director of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Milos Forman. Just bring your talent, add a touch of luck, and the rest you will find in this book. So this is the second edition. I think they're up to the fourth edition now. You can find it used on eBay for like $10, but I think the new one is like $50. And this is the book that everybody uses at all the universities, all the colleges. And so I still have my original copy. And if you can see right here, it shows you how to set up the storyboard for the camera setup. And it's just really a good book, okay? It's just, I don't know if probably Steven Spielberg and George Lucas have this book. And it tells you all about, film and how to draw and all that stuff. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because we were working my friend wrote a script. So we were working on a movie, a student film that he wrote it. It was an original script. So I said I'm going to help him out. And what we did is I sat in his garage for months and I helped him do the storyboards. And I did not get paid. I was invited to the family dinners and the parties and the reunions. And I sort of felt like I was just an outsider. But I was only there to storyboard his movie, I was there to, he would tell me what he wanted to see on the lens. Anyway, I used this book as reference, okay? So I found these, so that's why I'm bringing this up. I found these old storyboards of the movie that we were working on. And I really don't remember too much about the story. All I know, it was a French setting. It was like a French guy with a girl. It was a love story. And I think this guy was trying to get together with some girl or something. It was sort of like a love story set up in France. Maybe during the war, something like that. It was a while back. But I found these and I said, oh man, these are interesting. These are my storyboards for the movie that we were going to do. And here's the guy, like a window. And these are storyboards, okay? These aren't paintings or drawings. These are storyboards. And so I found these two. And there's like a phone booth right there. And he's looking here. And it says, I don't care if he's the king of slam. I don't know what that means. And then I'm missing one here. As you can see, I had 7, 8, 9. And I guess I never finished this one, I think. But here's another one that I have. This one is 4, 5, 6. And here, I think what's going on here is he comes into this restaurant. I think he comes into the restaurant. And I think it's an apple. I think he orders an apple pie. So he goes up to he walks in. As you can see, the shot will be from behind him right here, right? You follow him from behind as he goes into the store, into the restaurant. And then here's a shot of, over the shoulder maybe. He's walking into the restaurant. And here he sits down at the table, and here's the waiter coming over or something. I don't remember too much about the movie. And I think here he says, "I'm out of apple pie." The waiter says, "I'm out of apple pie," or something like that. But anyway, I just thought this was pretty interesting that I still had these. Now we did about hundreds. We did hundreds of these for his movie. And again, he said he was going to fund it. He said he had people, and we did have the actors. We have some of the actors that were going to be in the movie, I remember. And so I would show up every day and do these storyboards, and we had them all over the wall at his garage. And we did I did hundreds. When I said we did, I mean he would tell me what he wanted to see on the screen. And so I drew that, and I said, "Do you want it? Do you want this angled? What do you want to see? The composition? What do you want to see here? The elements, the shadows, the colors, everything, right?" And so this is like noir, like French noir, kind of black and white style. And anyway, I just had these left over. This is the only ones I have, and these are the originals. He kept everything. And he never paid me, and then he canceled the goddamn movie. He said, "We're not going to do it anymore. I have anxiety. I can't handle this anymore, Miller. I'm done. I can't do it no more." I guess it was too costly. You got to realize when we were doing this, when you're doing film, and I'm talking film, I'm not talking a digital or digital tape or digital recording. I'm talking film. Okay, 35 millimeter maybe, or a 16. I don't remember. But when you buy film, it's very expensive. It's like $2,000. For like 5 minutes. And I remember we went to Kodak in Hollywood. We went to Kodak. We had meetings up in Hollywood with one of the directors of one of the movies. He was I don't remember what he was doing. But we would get a discount at Kodak film, like a student discount. And anyway, yeah, so we were working on this movie, and the guy canceled it, and he kept everything. He kept all my artwork, which kind of sucks. So this is all I got left. And this is I think this is graphite pencil. I think this is graphite pencil on just like sketch paper. And we did color. We did a lot of color, pencil colors. I used all sorts of media for the movie. Again, the movie was sort of a love story where this guy meets a girl in France and they fall in love. Because I remember there was a scene in a water fountain, and they were like kissing or something like that. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Does anybody out here do pre-production for movies, or anybody care about storyboards or anything like that? Just let me know. I just went into my room, and I remember I had these, and I wanted to share them with you. And of course the book. If you're interested in film, and when I say film, I'm talking film. I'm not talking digital, cell phone. Okay, I'm not talking cell phone movies. Now, the only reason I do that on here on YouTube, because I don't have to spend any money on film. And I did write a couple of scripts that I always wanted to do, but I just never had the money. I mean, you need $20,000 minimum, okay? Minimum. And that means that you don't pay anybody. Okay? That means you don't pay anyone. That's just on film. And anyway, that's why I never did it. It's just, you have to have a lot of money to do this stuff. You can have a script, okay, but having a script doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you're gonna make a movie. I have scripts and I never done anything with them. You need a crew, you know. You need staff. You need cameraman, you know. You need a audio guy. You need editing. You know, you need to pay the actors. You know, you're not just gonna find anybody to do it for free. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Leave me a message. I'll see you guys later, and may the force be with you. Bye.